Okay, so hi guys, this is Mohammad Amar, and this video is about our final project week 2 progress. And just repeat, our members include myself, Faizan Ghazi, Kareem Dad Niaz, and Zainab Fatma. And in this video, we'll tell you about what we have covered in our week 2 progress. So starting with the thinking process, we thought that first initially we have to cover the basic screens, the animations, the sprites we need in the starting. So we thought about some few screens which we created in our week one, and in this week we have created the buttons that will be appearing on the screen when the game starts. So initially there will be three buttons: instructions, quit, and start, which will start the game. Quit will quit the game, and instructions will take to the screen where user can see how to play and about the game and all that stuff, right? So for the start screen there will be all of the game, right? So we thought that we'll do that later. So first of all, we try to add the functionality of the quit button. So what we have done so far is we have added the functionality of quit button, that when a user clicks on this button, the game quits, right? How we have done, we'll cover that in the code part later, right? So and the instructions button is also we have also completed the instructions button, that when user clicks on this button, the instruction window appears, right? So I'll take you to the code part where to show you guys what we have done so far in the coding part. Okay, so first of all, the basics we need how to render in SDL, right? So in the start, what we were doing was rendering using simple SDL renderers, and in which we have to create the SDL rect, then pass that SDL rect, and then like that whole long procedure. Then after discussing with our TAs and our instructor Akhlaq Ahmed, we came to the point that we agreed to use an L-Texture class. We studied about it, and we then discussed it, that what it is. So we found out that it is a predefined class, and we have modified it to our needs. So what this class will have right now is like few functions, few attributes. So what we have is L texture, right? It is a simple constructor, and this function, this will just deallocate memory. L texture will be storing dynamically allocated memory, right? Load from file will do nothing but the path of the image or anything passed in this argument. It will load that into the game, not render it, just load it. And in this free function, it will deallocate the texture. The difference is it will deallocate each and every pointer, but this free function will only deallocate the texture. Okay, then we have this render function which will take x y points. These are the points that on the whole screen where we want our texture to be rendered. And this is the renderer, and this rect is from our sprite or image, how much part we want to be rendered, right? And this is the get width and get height. This we got this from an online source, but we don't know what to do with it, but we'll find out later. So this is what we have done so far, studied so far. And our main class, we have implemented it by creating the L textures of buttons, of screens, and added some if and else conditions, just to work it out. And in the end, deleted all the pointers and these functions of L texture. And these L texture contains the functions we have used so far of this L texture is its constructor function, obviously, and sorry, and its load from file function which just loads the file, and its render function which renders that file, and few if and else conditions to work all that out, right? So we will just go to the graphical part, what how this all worked out. So there it is. um Brilliant. It's done, I guess. All right, so here we so this start button has nothing in it right now. We'll work on it later. This instructions button, if you click on it, there comes the instructions screen. There is yeah, some editing remaining there. Where we will just write that a player will have to keep himself safe from the enemies and kill all of them to win the game. Blah blah blah. We'll add that later. From now, it's just for a coding point of view. You can see that it's all working. And this quit button will take you back to the main menu, and this quit button will quit the game. So this is it from our week. Thank you.